Chapter 1. The camping trip gone wrong. Daniel Mercer had always loved the solitude of the woods. That's why, when his friends bailed on their annual camping trip at Silver Pines, he decided to go alone. The crisp mountain air, the rustling leaves, the crackling fire, it was his kind of therapy. He set up his tent near a secluded lake, far from the usual campsites. As night fell, he unrolled his high-tech thermal sleeping bag, a recent purchase rated for sub-zero temperatures. It was sleek, metallic-lined, and oddly heavy, but Daniel assumed that was just the insulation. He zipped himself in, staring up at the stars through the tent's mesh ceiling. The last thing he remembered before drifting off was the faint hum of what he thought was a distant airplane. Then the whisper, "Please don't scream." Daniel's eyes snapped open. The voice was soft, feminine, and inside the sleeping bag with him. His heart hammered. He tried to move, but the bag constricted around him like a living thing. Panic set in. "I won't hurt you," the voice murmured. "But they will." Cold sweat broke over him. Who are you?" he hissed. The sleeping bag shifted. Then, against his back, he felt someone press closer. "My name is Elora," she whispered. "And I need your help." Chapter 2. The Truth in the Dark. Daniel thrashed, but the sleeping bag held him tight. "What the hell is this? Some kind of prank?" "No prank," Elora said. Her voice was melodic, almost otherworldly. "This isn't a sleeping bag. It's a stasis pod. I was hiding inside when you bought me." Daniel's breath came in short gasps. "That's insane. You're telling me I bought you from a store?" "Not a store," she said. "A salvage yard. My ship crashed. The pod was the only thing that survived. I was in suspended animation until you activated the thermal controls." Daniel's mind reeled. An alien. A spaceship. This had to be a hallucination. Maybe carbon monoxide poisoning. Then the pod sleeping bag, suddenly unsealed. Daniel tumbled out, gasping. He scrambled back, staring at the figure now sitting up in the bag. She was humanoid, mostly. Slender, with iridescent silver skin that shimmered faintly in the moonlight. Her eyes were large, pupilless, glowing a soft violet. She wore a form-fitting suit that seemed woven from liquid metal. Daniel's mouth went dry. "You're not human." Elora shook her head. "No. And neither are the ones hunting me." As if on cue, a distant thrum pulsed through the air. The trees trembled. A shadow passed over the moon. Something massive, angular. Not a plane. Elora's eyes widened. "They're here." Chapter 3. The Hunt Begins. Daniel didn't have time to process. Elora grabbed his wrist. Her touch was cool, electric. "Run. Now." They bolted into the woods just as a beam of blue light lanced down, incinerating the tent. The ground shook. Daniel's survival instincts kicked in. "Who are they?" he panted as they dodged through the trees. "The Drathari," Elora said. "They raided my ship. I stole something from them, something they'll kill to get back." Another blast seared the forest behind them. Daniel's mind raced. He had no weapons, no plan. Just an alien girl and a nightmare he couldn't wake up from. Then Elora stopped. She pressed a hand to his chest. "You have a vehicle." Daniel nodded. "A truck. Half a mile east." "Then that's our chance." They sprinted, the Drathari ship hovering like a silent predator above the treetops. Chapter 4. The Escape. Daniel's truck was old but reliable. They dove in, and he cranked the engine just as another blast cratered the road behind them. "Where to?" he shouted. "Anywhere but here." Elora clutched a small, glowing orb in her hand, the object she'd stolen. Daniel floored it, tires spitting gravel. The Drathery ship banked, pursuing. Then Elora did something unexpected. She pressed the orb into Daniel's palm. "Hold this. And don't let go." The orb pulsed. A surge of energy shot through him. His vision whited out. And suddenly the truck was flying. Chapter 5. The Revelation. Daniel's stomach lurched as the truck soared above the trees. The Drathery ship veered, confused. "What did you do?" he yelled. Elora grinned, a real wild grin. "The orb is a Drathery warp core. It bends gravity. I just borrowed it." The truck shuddered, then shot forward like a bullet. The forest blurred beneath them. Daniel's fear turned to exhilaration. "We're flying in a Chevy." Elora laughed, a sound like wind chimes. Humans are very resourceful. But their joy was short-lived. The Drathery ship locked onto them, weapons charging. Elora's expression darkened. "We can't outrun them forever." Daniel gripped the wheel. "Then we fight." Chapter 6. The Final Stand. Elora activated the orb again, weaving a shield around the truck. The Drathery fired. Their beams deflected, but the impact rattled the vehicle. "We need to disable their ship," she said. Daniel's eyes landed on a power line ahead. Crazy idea formed. "Hold on tight," he said. He yanked the wheel, sending the truck hurtling toward the lines. The orb's energy interacted with the electricity. A feedback surge erupted, arcing straight into the Drathery ship. The alien vessel sparked, then plummeted into the lake with a colossal splash. Silence. Daniel and Elora sat there, breathing hard. Then she turned to him, eyes glowing with something like admiration. "You are remarkable." Daniel grinned. "So are you." Epilogue, a new journey. Days later, Daniel stood at a hidden landing site. Elora's people had come for her. A sleek, graceful ship descending from the clouds. "You could come with me," she offered. Daniel hesitated. He'd seen wonders. Fought aliens. Flown a damn truck. But Earth was still his home. "Maybe another time," he said. Elora smiled, touching his cheek. "Then I'll return." As her ship vanished into the stars, Daniel clutched the small comm device she'd left him. And for the first time in his life, the world felt bigger.